Stop. Put down that milk carton right now. What I'm about to show you will make you dump every gallon in your refrigerator. Last week, I sent 7 popular milk brands to an independent lab, and the results came back so disturbing. We're not talking about slightly elevated bacteria counts or minor quality issues. We're talking about hormone residues banned in 42 countries, sugar levels that exceed soda, and processing methods so extreme they legally don't qualify as real milk anymore. The $70 billion dairy industry has been hiding this from you for decades, but today everything changes. I've got the lab reports, the FDA violations, and the truth they desperately don't want you to see. Right now in your refrigerator, there's a carton of milk. You bought it at Walmart, Target, or Kroger. Maybe the cheap store brand to save money. Maybe organic for your kids' health. Maybe chocolate milk because your daughter loves it. Here's what you didn't know. That milk might contain synthetic hormones banned in the European Union, Canada, Australia, and Japan. It might have more sugar than a Snickers bar. It might come from cows that never saw sunlight or touch grass. And it's all completely legal. The dairy industry operates under regulations so outdated they can sell you industrial dairy product and call it farm fresh milk. I'm exposing 7 brands in 90% of American refrigerators right now. Number 7. Great Value Walmart Milk. The white jug with the blue label. America's most purchased milk brand. Under $3 per gallon. Over 60 million families buy this every month. Great Value Milk is Walmart's private label, which means Walmart controls everything, from sourcing to pricing to quality standards. And here's the first problem. Absolutely zero transparency about where this milk actually comes from. You want to know which farm supplied your milk? Impossible. You want to know what those cows ate? Not disclosed. You want to know if those cows received hormone injections? Good luck finding out. Walmart's supply chain works like this. They contract with multiple dairies across different regions, then consolidate that milk at massive processing facilities. Your gallon might contain milk from 15 different farms mixed together. Different cows, different feeding practices, different health standards, all blended into one uniform product. Here's what we know for certain. To hit that under $3 price point, Walmart squeezes dairy farmers so hard that many operate at a loss. Those farmers have 2 choices: accept Walmart's price or lose their biggest customer. When farmers are forced to produce milk at below-cost prices, they cut corners. They use the cheapest feed possible, which is genetically modified corn and soy instead of grass. They maximize production per cow using every legal method available, including recombinant bovine growth hormone. That hormone, RBGH, forces cows to produce 10 to 15% more milk than their bodies naturally can. It's banned in the European Union, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and Israel. But in America, perfectly legal, and there's no requirement to label it. The milk is ultra-pasteurized at 280 degrees Fahrenheit, which extends shelf life to over 60 days, but also destroys beneficial enzymes and vitamins. You're getting shelf-stable dairy product, not fresh milk. Here's what you're actually buying: hormone-laden, ultra-processed, nutritionally degraded milk from cows you know nothing about, produced by farmers desperate enough to accept any price Walmart dictates. Great Value promises value. What it delivers is the absolute bare minimum that can legally be called milk. Number 6, Lactaid, the purple carton in the specialty section, the lactose-free solution. $5 to $7 per half gallon. Owned by Johnson & Johnson, a pharmaceutical company, not a dairy company. Let's be clear about what Lactaid actually is. It's regular milk with added lactase enzyme that breaks down lactose into glucose and galactose. That's a chemical process that fundamentally alters milk's natural composition. Here's the problem nobody tells you. Many people who think they're lactose intolerant aren't actually lactose intolerant. They're reacting to A1 beta-casein protein, to ultra-pasteurization damage, or to the inflammatory response from grain-fed conventional dairy. Real lactose intolerance is actually rare. Most people can digest raw milk or low-temperature pasteurized milk from grass-fed cows without any issues whatsoever. But Lactaid doesn't want you to know that, because their entire business model depends on you believing you need their processed product forever. The enzyme addition makes the milk noticeably sweeter because glucose and galactose taste sweeter on your tongue than lactose molecules. You're not drinking natural milk, you're drinking chemically altered dairy product. And here's the kicker. Lactaid is ultra-pasteurized at 280 degrees Fahrenheit with a shelf life of 6 months. You're paying double the price of regular milk for a pharmaceutical company to add enzymes and then kill everything that makes milk nutritious. For people with genuine digestive issues, Lactaid offers a Band-Aid solution instead of addressing the root cause. It creates dependency on processed products rather than healing your gut health. A pharmaceutical corporation profiting from your digestive problems by selling you industrialized dairy solution. That's the Lactaid business model. Number 5, Trumo chocolate milk. The colorful bottles with the cartoon cow mascot, school cafeteria staple, lunchbox favorite. Parents buying this believing it's a nutritious calcium source for kids. Trumo is owned by Dairy Farmers of America Cooperative after acquiring it from bankrupt Dean Foods in 2019. That corporate instability eliminated quality oversight and accountability. Here's what they don't advertise on that kid-friendly packaging. One 8-ounce serving contains 28 to 30 grams of sugar. That's 7 teaspoons of sugar in a single glass. Let me put that in perspective. An 8-ounce Coca-Cola contains 26 grams of sugar. Trumo chocolate milk has more sugar per serving than Coke. Parents choose chocolate milk over soda thinking they're making the healthier choice. They're actually giving their children more sugar while creating the illusion of nutrition. The dairy industry has spent decades lobbying schools to serve flavored milk in cafeterias, positioning it as essential childhood nutrition. The National Dairy Council promotes chocolate milk nationwide, despite sugar content that matches candy bars. The base milk likely contains RBGH hormones, since there's no disclosure about sourcing. Add artificial caramel coloring that may contain 4-MEI, a potential carcinogen formed during manufacturing. For parents trusting that calcium and protein justify the sugar content, you're being manipulated by dairy industry marketing that's convinced you sugar-laden flavored. Milk is somehow a health food. Trumo markets nutritious chocolate milk for kids. What it delivers is a 28-gram sugar bomb with hormone residues and artificial coloring, creating daily sugar addiction in children under the explicit guise of nutrition. But Trumo is at least obviously a flavored product. Number 4, Fairlife. The sleek bottles with premium positioning, Coca-Cola's ultra-filtered milk, 50% more protein, targeting fitness enthusiasts and health-conscious consumers, $6 to $8 per bottle. In June 2019, an undercover investigation by Animal Recovery Mission exposed what was happening at Fair Oaks Farms in Indiana, one of Fairlife's major suppliers. The video footage showed workers beating calves with steel rebar, throwing baby cows across the floor, dragging them by their ears, burning them with hot branding irons without pain relief, and stomping on young animals repeatedly. This wasn't isolated incidents. This was systematic abuse documented over months, involving multiple workers, suggesting management awareness through persistent patterns. Fair Oaks Farms wasn't some hidden facility. It hosted public tours, positioning itself as a model dairy operation. Families visited this farm thinking they were seeing humane, modern dairy farming. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, calves were being body slammed against concrete and left suffering without veterinary care. When the investigation went public, Coca-Cola suspended Fair Oaks as a supplier and launched enhanced welfare audits. They settled lawsuits quietly with confidential terms. No public admission of the systematic oversight failures that enabled years of documented cruelty. And Fairlife kept selling, kept marketing premium quality and superior nutrition, kept charging $6 to $8 per bottle without any fundamental changes to their corporate oversight structure. The abuse scandal revealed exactly what happens when beverage corporations prioritize production volume and profit margins over actual animal welfare verification. For protein seekers paying premium prices, believing they're supporting quality dairy, the 2019 investigation revealed what that premium pricing actually funded: systematic animal cruelty enabled by corporate negligence. Fairlife marketed premium ultra-filtered nutrition. What it delivered was extensively documented animal abuse at supplier facilities. with Coca-Cola's response being suspension of one farm without addressing the oversight failures that allowed torture to continue for years. Number 3, Horizon Organic. The red cartons with USDA organic seal, whole food staple, $7 to $9 per half gallon. Parents paying premium prices believing organic means small family farms and pasture-raised cows. Horizon is owned by Danone, a French multinational corporation among the world's largest food companies. Horizon operates industrial-scale dairies with 10,000 to 15,000 cows per single facility. Let me be very clear. 10,000 cows in one location is not a farm. It's a factory. USDA organic standards require pasture access for ruminants. Horizon technically meets the absolute bare minimum legal requirement. Their cows might see pasture for 15 minutes per day, which legally qualifies as access. But here's what consumers imagine when they see organic milk. Small family farms, cows grazing peacefully on rolling green pastures, natural living conditions. Here's the reality. Mega dairies in Idaho processing vast quantities of Horizon milk, enormous confined feeding operations, where meaningful pasture rotation is physically impossible, and grain-heavy diets despite organic feed certification. In 2007, the Cornucopia Institute investigation documented systematic violations of organic pasture requirements through aerial photography and farm visits, showing predominantly confinement operations. Horizon meets the letter of organic law while completely violating the spirit and consumer expectations. That extreme heat treatment destroys the nutrients that made you buy organic in the first place. Corporate ownership under Danone prioritizes production efficiency and quarterly earnings over authentic organic principles. For families paying double conventional prices, expecting pasture-raised dairy from small farms, Horizon delivers 10,000 cow industrial facilities that operate functionally identical to conventional factory farms, just with organic grain instead of conventional grain. Horizon markets wholesome family farming and pastoral organic principles. What it delivers is USDA-certified organic fraud, exploiting minimum legal standards for maximum premium pricing. But Horizon maintains legitimate organic certification. The next brand betrayed its own founding mission. Number 2, Organic Valley Ultra Pasteurized, the farmer cooperative with genuine organic heritage. Founded in 1988 by passionate small family farmers rejecting industrial agriculture. Built a reputation on authentic practices and farmer empowerment. Then growth pressure brought systematic compromise. Organic Valley's ultra-pasteurized product line fundamentally contradicts everything the cooperative originally stood for. Ultra-pasteurization heats milk to 280 degrees Fahrenheit, destroying all beneficial bacteria, naturally occurring enzymes, and heat-sensitive vitamins. The 6-month shelf life proves this is nutritionally dead, completely sterilized dairy product. Real living milk cannot survive 6 months. This is shelf-stable industrial product, not fresh milk. Why did a cooperative founded on quality principles start ultra-pasteurizing? Distribution demands from Whole Foods and national retail chains requiring longer shelf life for logistical convenience. Corporate grocery chains wouldn't stock milk requiring weekly delivery. They demanded shelf stability, and Organic Valley sacrificed nutritional quality to access those distribution channels. Cooperative members report increasing pressure to maximize production volume. For cooperative supporters who believe farmer ownership structure automatically ensures uncompromising quality, the ultra-pasteurized line represents fundamental betrayal. For organic advocates trusting Organic Valley's heritage, growth. Pressure from corporate retail partners forced systematic compromises, directly contradicting founding principles. What ultra-pasteurization delivers is destruction of all beneficial bacteria and enzymes for national distribution requirements. But Organic Valley's fresh milk products still exist, maintaining quality. Number 1, conventional store, brand with RBGHRBST. The generic milk in every grocery store, the default choice. What 70% of Americans drink daily without questioning. The $2.50 to $3 gallon that seems like obvious value. This milk contains residues from recombinant bovine growth hormone, RBGH, also called RBST, a synthetic hormone originally developed by Monsanto, now owned by Elanco Animal Health. This hormone forces cows to produce 10 to 15% more milk than their natural biological capacity. It overrides natural lactation limits for pharmaceutical profit. Here's what that hormone does. It increases IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, concentrations in milk significantly above natural levels. That hormone remains biologically active in your body after consumption. Multiple peer-reviewed studies link elevated IGF-1 to increased cancer risk, particularly breast, prostate, and colorectal cancers. The hormone causes mastitis, severe painful udder infections in treated cows, requiring heavy antibiotic use. Those antibiotic residues contaminate the milk you're drinking. RBGH is banned throughout the European Union, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Israel, and most developed countries due to health concerns and animal welfare issues. But in the United States, perfectly legal, and there's no labeling requirement disclosing RBGH use. The dairy industry fought labeling requirements, claiming no significant difference between hormone-treated and conventional milk. Pour that store-brand milk into a glass right now. Notice the thin, watery consistency. Smell the practically non-existent aroma. Taste the flat, one-dimensional sweetness with no complexity. Leave it sitting at room temperature and watch how it doesn't naturally sour into yogurt-like consistency. Instead, it becomes putrid, rotting liquid because beneficial bacteria were killed during processing. Conventional store-brand markets affordable everyday milk. What it delivers is RBGH hormone contamination banned in 42 countries, pharmaceutical profits from forcing biologically unnatural production, and cancer-linked IGF-1 residues in every glass. But real milk still exists. Go check your refrigerator right now. If you see Great Value, Lactaid, True Moo, Fairlife, Horizon Organic, Organic Valley Ultra Pasteurized, or conventional store brand without explicit RBGH-free labeling, seriously reconsider your next purchase. Your family's hormone exposure, your children's sugar intake, and your understanding of real milk aren't worth ultra-processing, documented animal cruelty, and synthetic hormones banned globally. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. Real milk still exists. 2 brands actually deliver what milk is supposed to be. Here's the 2 brands worth your money. 1. Maple Hill Creamery. 100% grass-fed certification, verified by independent auditors. Cows eat exclusively grass year-round with no grain ever. Low-temperature pasteurization preserves beneficial bacteria, not ultra-pasteurized. Higher butter fat with elevated omega-3 fatty acids from grass diet. No RBGH hormones, no routine antibiotics. 2. Alexandra Family Farm. 3rd-generation family farm in Northern California. Complete farm-to-bottle control. A2 protein milk from verified cows. Easier to digest than conventional A1 protein. Grass-fed year-round on family pastures. No grain ever. Low-temperature pasteurization. Non-homogenized with natural cream top. Completely transparent with farm tours available. $8 to $10 per half gallon. Limited to California, Nevada, Arizona. For dairy sensitivity, A2 provides natural solution. Alexandra represents transparency impossible from corporate brands. From Fairlife's documented animal abuse to conventional milk-banned hormone residues, we've exposed how these brands prioritize profit margins over human nutrition and animal welfare. Ultra-pasteurization destroys beneficial bacteria. Factory organic operates like conventional confinement. Chocolate milk targets children with sugar addiction. These 2 brands prove it's still possible. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Drop a comment telling me which brand you're dumping from your fridge today. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, read those labels, and keep questioning everything they tell you is safe.